Okay, so another round of notebook stuff. And hopefully, no, I'm not going to say that. So, as I've been exploring around looking at different notebooks, of course, I've got the. Where is it? I don't need those. Thank you. The Old Reliable. Oh, where I keep everything. I've also got one that is now my commonplace book. Well, my general wisdom type commonplace book. So, Obi Wise. And then I've also got a commonplace book for this year's study, like church study and things like that. But I've picked up a number of others and that I have. So, like, both of those ones, well, all three of those ones are dot grid. And a lot of these I tried to stick to dot grid, but some of them didn't stay that way. But I picked them up because it's like, okay, here's what a standard one would kind of do. Then I've actually got a couple different ones that don't quite fall into that mold of dot grid or line ruled. They're kind of the plainer one. And then there's one that I found at Staples that is quite a bit different than normal. So I think we want to start with, let's go with, no. We're going to get the lined ones out of the way, because then I can put them up on the shelf where they belong, because it's going to be a hassle. And then we'll go through the different ones after. So you've got some that I just picked up today from the halfway local Asian Mart that are lined, and these have a thinner paper than most of the others do. It feels like it's like your standard notebook paper, actually. And then there's the pocket notebook. This kind of plays into like a couple other things that I picked up for a later video, but the lines are lighter, so it's not going to be as heavy. But this kind of like, and these ones are pretty thin. For a pocket notebook, not that bad. For something like this, it makes me feel like it's more like a rocket book. But the pages aren't reusable, and you still paid the same, actually, it's more expensive than what you're going to get at Walmart for a paper that feels about the same. So if you look at like a rocket book, you've got, yeah, sure, it's cheaper than a rocket book, but it's about the same thickness. And I'm going to be able to reuse this sucker for other things. So, I mean, lined books, again. And then this is one I found at a cheapo budget store, Five Below. And it's just a standard lined journal, which I've used plenty of in my time. So, I mean, there's nothing really different about it. Nothing too much to look at. The pages are thicker than these other ones, other than the rocket book, of course. Oh, this one was interesting because I found this in the school bookstore. It's got a bookmark, just like this one does, doesn't it? No. Okay, nope. Never mind. Don't have a bookmark in that one, even though it has the nice little stretchy on it. So, orange bookmark, standard lined journal again, comics. I don't know why, but it does have, okay, come on, zoom in. It's got this handy date line up at the top, if we can get it to focus. There we go. So you've got, what? Showing the weather if you really want to. Come on. Days of the week, the date. And then you'll notice these like slight notches in the top and bottom that give you the ability to turn it into a grid. Well, I guess I should have saved this one for a little bit later, but that's fine. So, and then this one is completely unopened. It's a branded one, and branded ones generally follow the lined paper rule. Some of them that I found, this was at a game store that is like within 50 miles of where I live. And so, obviously being a Dune branded one, it's like, why'd you pick this up? Because then we can see the difference between how much real estate you get and don't get. Win! Come on, open up. I'm a troglodyte. Thank you. Sorry, keyboard. So yeah, you've got the emblems in the bottom and things like that. Follows a pretty line standard. So yeah, you do lose a corner, and it's got the topography lines on it too. So you've got, and then up in the corner there, you can vaguely see it if it would focus. So yeah, there's nothing too special about it other than the lines on it. And the branding, of course. You do have the nice bookmark and things like that. It says Insights. I'm going to slap this boy up top here. And then I will... Okay, I don't need to worry about this one. So this one was the one interesting one I found at Staples. So this one has a lot of stuff in it, unlike the others. You can label it. So you've got your to and from dates, standard issue supplies. This is apparently the pen holder. So it holds it on the spine, and like most notebooks, journals, whatever. And the covers are made of cardboard. And then it has like various important dates you can write down in the back. And then it's got other information about stuff. And then the front has other information. Has the stencil card for various bulleting stuff, I guess. Let's pop that boy out. If I could push it. So you've got a ruler. Yeah, bullet template. So I guess this does advertise itself somewhat as a bulleting type journal. There's your X, your check mark, and so on. I can slip that back in. So it kind of peeking at the inside. So we've got our conversion stuff, and again, so we've got our month and date up here, and it's got the same marks for alignment, so you could feasibly turn this into a grid paper. So it's a lot like the orange one I picked up from school, where it's got the same, halfway the same dating stuff, and then the notches up at the top and bottom. Oh, it doesn't look like... I thought it had what was it? A weather log, but it doesn't. But yeah. So you've got your star map and things like that. But yeah, pretty... Come on, buddy. It's pretty standard, I guess. So it's got everything there, and it's got the stretchy on it. It's a hardcover, which is kind of nice in a lot of these, is to have something that feels like it's going to be durable and something where the spine won't totally wear out on you. But so now we're going to go to a standard one. This is a moleskin. Leuchtturm. Gosh. It's kind of like the moleskins, but yeah. It should have... Oh, wait. I need to turn in further. It's a dot grid paper. So Leuchtturm Standard has all the dot grid. It's got page numbers. So it's your standard, little journal, and then it's got the contents at the front that you can write in. But yeah, nothing really too special other than the content section. So you can index it and then keep track of things and where they're at. But it's a dot grid journal basically, and it's pretty soft cover. Got the pocket in the back. And yeah, that's about the most special stuff about it. It has a total of 123 pages. So, got the elastic, it bends pretty well, got the pocket. It's all good. And then this is one that I picked up today. I don't know why they have to do this, where they stick the sticker on it. It's like you kind of like get a discounted price on everything. And this is probably why, because they put freaking stickers on everything, and in some cases you don't want to tear it off because it's not going to come off easy, or it's going to tear up the front cover. But yeah, this claims to be a lay flat journal or whatever, but it's a plain paper notebook basically, and when you purchase it, it goes to help build schools. But yeah, that's everything here. Nothing special to really see. It's just a notebook. You can add a dot grid, doodle in it, what have you. Put crazy ideas in it. Cover is kind of like that soft, like plasticky feel, paper coated feel to it. But yeah, nothing too special. But yeah, that's the haul of somewhat smaller A5-ish sized notebooks that I found that are somewhat more durable in my whole search for something that is, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.